Hey, attorneys, are you trying to target clients outside of the US? I'm Anita Tallman over at Social Firestarter, and that is a question that I get from different attorneys, including immigration attorneys, those that are trying to target clients that are overseas. And they want to know if they want to use SEO, if there's a way to do it. And there is an international SEO strategy. So let me go over a couple things that you need to do. One is that to get a URL in the country that you're trying to target would be a benefit and help with SEO. So that means if you are targeting, let's say India, it would be a .in. If it is France, it'd be .fr. If it's Brazil, it would be .br and so on. So you'd want to find out what country you're trying to target and to have a URL, a subdomain. There's different ways you can set it up that have a country friendly URL that matches that country that you're trying to target. The second thing that you can do is to write content in the language of the country, the native language of the country that you're trying to target. And again, that can be done with your main pages, sub pages, and there's a whole strategy that you can use in order to write good content that way. In addition to that, there's other things that you can do. For example, you can try to find a hosting site, host your site in a local IP. That would be helpful. You can also look into trying to get backlinking from local resources. That would look good. What else? Or linking to local resources or local content. So either backlinking or linking out to them. Trying to do some research on, locally what you can get to be part of. The other thing too is that you can look into the country to see if they have any local browsers. And then when you find that out, local search engines, I should say. Once you find out what you can do to optimize for that specific search engine. Here, of course, we're always trying to optimize for Google. Google dominates. So we're trying to figure out the algorithms Google uses and the factors that Google looks at in order to decide what it is that they're going to rank, whether it's local or in your organic first page of Google. So what you want to do is if that country that you are targeting has a specific local search engine, you want to do some research and find out what algorithm, what factors that local search engine looks at in order to determine who they rank. So places like Russia has Yandex, China has Baidu. So every country has, not every country, but some countries have their own search engine that is more predominantly used over Google. So you want to find out what that is and then try to optimize accordingly. All right, I know there's a lot there for international SEO. Just wanted to give you a little bit of information so you understand that, yes, it is a possibility, and some things that you should look at and do to optimize your site for targeting clients outside of the US. But of course, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what we're here for. But hopefully this was helpful.